Hey, it's Jessica again. I am counting down the days, so I'm still within 30 days of being completely dairy-free and vegan, essentially vegan, right? No meat. I think I've had one meal of seafood boil where I had some crab and some shrimp. And other than that, I've literally had no meat at all whatsoever. No chicken, no red meat, no random, lamb or anything like that. None. And then I've done a couple of things like Impossible Burger and like a one of those chicken that's an Impossible chicken that you buy and put keep in the freezer. But for the most part, I have been living on full on vegetables, lots of salads, lots of I have been doing eggs, so I'm not completely vegan, but I've been doing eggs. I've been doing tofu. I've been doing mostly just fruits and vegetables though. Like I will grab a fruit, an easy to grab fruit. I mean, they're so much easier. And then making your food instead of having to like leave the meat out from the freezer. And then a day later, then you can cook that meat and having to like plan everything around the meat. I feel like it's been easier because I can just pop something in the microwave if I'm really gonna do like a black bean burger or something. But for the most part, I've been doing a salad. It's very quick and easy to make a salad. It's garden season, so I can just go grab peppers from the garden. I can grab tomatoes from the garden. I've got kale in the garden. And then I've been just grabbing mixed greens and like mini sweet peppers for whenever I don't have a good pepper. And I haven't been great about water. I haven't really been great about working out. I mean, I worked out twice this week, and last week I guess I worked out about 4 or 5 days a week, and then the week before that I think I was more on, and I was really working out every day. But I don't know. I am struggling in that department, but I think it's because I'm in a controlled environment. Like I want to see that it was the diet that made the difference, because I know it is. I know it is for me, especially with the allergy to all the things that I'm allergic to, specifically dairy. I think every single time. So I've done this twice. I've attempted to do it 3 times, but I did this 2020 time frame, maybe 2021. And I kept notes. I kept track of like, this was what I was seeing, and I wasn't consistent. I didn't have like a weekly note or even a bi-weekly at some points, but I was definitely checking in, and I kept track of, okay, I've been, 2 weeks of no dairy. I think I did a 28 days like I am today. And then I did a 6 weeks out of no dairy. At that time it wasn't vegan, it was just dairy. And then I was looking last night. I think I kept track of like 5 months, 6 months, a full year. And then after that full year, I then started doing no meat. So I did a year of completely no dairy and then a year of complete no meat as well. And it didn't make a huge difference between no dairy and no meat. But essentially for a year and a half, I kept track, and I ended up losing, it was almost 30 pounds, by just simply changing my diet. And then shortly after that, I started lifting weights, and I was seeing more difference there. And then I hired a trainer after that. So within a 2-year time span, I think I had lost 45 pounds, which is crazy to think about. Being mostly diet and then incorporating the last 15 pounds was due to a trainer. So I'm excited to see what's going to happen this time. I've just got to keep telling myself, like, you are allergic, you cannot have it. And it's hard because my family is not on board this time. They're like, we will support you. We will make sure that you have something that's offered, that's vegan. So like restaurants are a little bit more particular of like where we can go. But they're not about that life. They're not going to eat vegan meat. They're not going to have a salad with me, right? They're gonna watch me eat a salad while they eat other stuff. So it's hard. It definitely feels like I'm like the kid left out sometimes, where I'm like watching them eat something I can't have. But I just have to get over that because I feel so much better already. Like I said, I think it's 26 or 28 days today. And if you can tell, but I feel like, I mean, I've still got some work to do, but I feel like even here, I'm still swelling based on something I'm eating. I always swell like right in front of here, kind of like right here, or like right in my neck area where you can't really see my jaw. I don't know what that's about, but I'm definitely still allergic to something. And I know chickpeas is one that I've still been eating, so maybe that's it. But like this side is better, still not great, but better. And then I think just in general, like my neck feels a little bit more thin. Still got a little bit of a double chin. And then I'm just getting old too. so there's that. But I think in general, like you can't really see like my body right now, but I have definitely lost 4 pounds officially. But mostly it's just like the bloating and the inflammation that I deal with. I bloat a lot in my like lower stomach area, so like below the belly button. And then I feel like I just kind of get inflamed, and like my calves are the first. They're always bad when I'm just like trying to get 10,000 steps a day. My husband's always like, what do you mean your legs hurt more the more you walk? But they do, especially when I'm having inflammation issues. So my my body will just hold on to weight, and it will just have inflammation in like all of my mostly extremities. So I feel like it's like my calf muscles, sometimes it's the back of my legs and like just legs in general, and then other times it is my arms. So feeling better about that. I don't feel any inflammation right now. I don't feel any pain in my calf muscles when I'm walking. I've been trying to do 10,000 steps most days, and I feel like I don't have that issue right now. So it's weird how that little thing, just not eating dairy, is making such a big difference for me. But yeah, so I think I've been not so great about working out. Like I said, I've not been super great about drinking water, but I think this is a test. Like I'm not doing macros. I'm not counting how much protein I'm having a day. I'm not doing any of that right now. I just want to simply be natural, try to stick to fruits and vegetables, and see how it goes. And then I'm incorporating obviously the workouts into normal life, but I'm not trying to go crazy, because I know that it's about the diet, and I want to show that essentially. So yeah, so I'm going to keep going. I'm definitely feeling better. I definitely wanted to report the difference. This is kind of a memory for myself in case I fall off, which I hope I never do. I really think this has to be a lifestyle. It has to be a full-on, choice that I make for myself because of the allergies and because of all the issues that my body has with certain things. So anyways, I just wanted to check in. I just wanted to tell you that 28 days later, I'm feeling good. All right, have a good one.